कृष्णवर्णं तिशा कृष्णं साङ्गोपाङ्गास्त्रपार्षदं यज्ञैः सङ्कीर्तनप्रायैर्यजन्ति सुमेधसः अन्तः कृष्णं बहिर्गौरं दर्शिताङ्गादिवैभवम् कलौ सङ्कीर्तनाद्यै स्मः कृष्णचैतन्यमाश्रिता जयतां मथुरा भूमौ श्रीलरूपसनातनौ यौ विलेकयतस्तत्त्वं ज्ञापकौ पुस्तिकामिमाम् कोऽपि तद्बान्धवो भट्टो दक्षिणद्विजवंशजः विविच्य व्यलिखद्ग्रन्थं लिखिताद्वृद्धवैष्णवैः तस्याद्यं ग्रन्थनालेकं क्रान्तव्युत्क्रान्तखण्डितम् पर्यालोच्याथ पर्यायं कृत्वा लिखति जीवकः यस्त्रीकृष्णपादाम्भोजा भजनेकाभिलाषवान् तेनैव दृश्यतामेतद् अन्यस्मै शपथोऽर्पितः श्रीमद्भागवतं श्रीमन्मन्त्रदेशिकमीश्वरम् श्रीमद्भागवतार्थानां सन्दर्भं कर्तुमाश्रये अथ नत्वा मन्त्रगुरून् भागवतार्थदान् सन्दर्भं वश्मि लेखितुम् यस्य ब्रह्मेति संज्ञां क्वचिदपि निगमे याति चिन्मात्रसत्ता प्यंसो यस्यां शकैस्त्वैर्विभवति वशयन्नेव मायां पुमांश्च एकं यस्यैव रूपं विलसति परमव्योम्नि नारायणाख्यं स श्रीकृष्णो विधत्तां स्वयमिह भगवान् प्रेम तत्पादभाजाम् In the last Anuched, in the last Anuched Sarvasamvadini, little bit is pending. So that will finish and we'll go to the next Anuched. Especially this second Anuched is discussing about majorly, yeah, Vedas. So, yeah, Brahmadi dosha rahitaha vachanatmakaha shabdaha. That means the Shabda, which is free from the four defects, is are the Vedas. So that is established in this. That is established in this Anucheda, and we have discussed so many points related to this. So we have 5 criteria for being anything want to be Brahmadidosh Rahita Vachanatmaka Shabdaha, then it should satisfy 5 criteria. Then after that, we discussed that can be done by the Vedas. Then after that, we discussed in the yesterday's and day before yesterday class. Pratyaksha Pramanam is the Agraja Pramanam. That means it is earlier to the Shabda. So that's why we have some apatti related to this. Those apattis were discussed and also the solution also was discussed. So then after that, we are moving forward, and Vedas are also Nitya. Yesterday class we were discussing Vedas are Nitya and not they are like some philosophers, they think Vedas are not Nitya because the audience may not be there. That means the users of the Vedas will not be there because all the jivas, once they got liberated, then there will be no use of Vedas. So that's why Vedas are no use. So, and no existence of Vedas. So like that, some philosophers, they believe. but we are not accepting, or we are not actually accepting their philosophy. So we are saying that Vedas are they are always existing, they are eternal, because what they are saying, Jivatma, once it is liberated, all the Jivatmas, there is no scope or there is no use of the Vedas. They are saying the statement we are not accepting, because Ananta Jivas are there, and everyone at one time they will not get liberated. So that's why Vedas are always they we need actually Baddha Jivas, even not only Baddha Jivas who are liberated souls, so they also use this, they also use the Vedas, like because in the part of the Vedas there is a Samaveda, and Samaveda they use devotees, they sing this Samaveda to glorify the Lord. So like this, even at this stage of after liberation also this is being used. So, and also we said, mm, even Lord also follows the Maryada, whatever is given in the Vedas. Maryada means the system, whatever is said in the Vedas. So that is, even Lord also follows. It doesn't mean that the Lord is dependent on Vedas, because so it is, if he wants, he can even violate also. That is, it is his free will. So, but still he follows this, and according to Vedas only he come every time and do. So that like this we said. Then after that we also discussed some last sentence in yesterday's class. Some people they what they think, they say that these Vedas are not eternal and apaurushaya. They are simply given by some person, some some person's mental speculation. This is so like this they think, and also they don't accept the authority of the Vedas, and such a people, so they are, we consider them as non-Vedic, so they are not Vedic. And who can save that kind of people, or who can uh, teach them? So those are all non-Vedic people. Still, that means even after we discussed, that means all the other pramanas are dependent on the Vedas only ultimately. So that we established, but still some people are not ready to accept this even after soberly it is discussed. So then who is going to save them? So they will be in that kind of wrong path only. Now next we are going further from here onwards. Nanu arvag jana samvadadi darshanat katham tasya anaditvadi. Another objection is raised here. So someone is saying, see, in your Vedas, we are seeing the discussion of the recent people, just discussions of recent people. Just 5,000 years back, Krishna and Arjuna, so they both so were discussing on the battlefield this Bhagavad Gita, and now you are saying this Mahabharata is also eternal, and all these stories are eternal. How can you? How can we accept? So this is not possible. Like this, Purupakshi is raising the objection. Okay, objection is understood. Nanu arvagjana samvadadi darshanat katham tasya anaditvadi. Yes, that is a objection. So in the Vedas we see discussion of recent people. Then how Vedas can be eternal? This is the objection. So like example, newspaper, you are seeing the yesterday something happened on the road and some accident, and that is is now printed in the newspaper. So can you accept the news and this newspaper is eternal? That means it is, can you accept? Because they are printing the yesterday's incident. Similarly, Vedas are telling about the discussion which has happened 5,000 years back only. But how can you say it is beginningless, it is anadi? It's not possible, na? Yes. Vedas are not eternal. This is the conclusion. This is objection. Okay, acha. This is objection. Okay. So,
So, Purva Paksha people are saying that we cannot have a future events with us. Can some the person who is a creator, they can write the things about the future also. Why he cannot write?
hmm?
The person,
Hmm.
Lord has given the Vedas, so he can give the future events also and recent events also. Why he cannot give? That is my point. Why we should accept that objection?
You understood objection or not?
Maybe not. That's why I'm.
Okay, you'll wait. So, this is the objection since seeing the recent discussion. So, that's why someone may say like this. Then refutation is Ata evam cha nityatvam उच्यते अत एव च नित्यत्वम् इत्यत्र सूत्रे शंकर शारीरिक भाष्य प्रमाणितायां श्रुतौ श्रूयते यज्ञेन वाचः पदवीयमायन् ताम् अन्वविन्दन् ऋषिषु प्रविष्ठाम् इति स्मृतौ च युगान्तेऽन्तर्हितान् वेदान् सेतिहासान् महर्षयः लेबिरे तपसा पूर्वम् अनुज्ञाताः स्वयंभुवा इति तस्मात् नित्यसिद्ध्यस्यैव वेदशब्दस्य तत्र तत्र प्रवेशः न तु तत्तत्कर्तृकता. दिस इज नित्यसिद्धस्य एव वेदशब्दस्य तत्र तत्र प्रवेशः न तु तत्कर्तृकता. This is the important sentence. What is the science behind this? These Vedas are not like the newspaper. In the newspaper, generally what we see, the news which happened today or a day before yesterday or some 5 days or 1 month ago. So information is just printed. Vedas are not like that. Vedas are eternal. Whatever the descriptions are there in the Vedas or whatever the conversations are there in the Vedas, according to that incidents happen. It's not that by seeing the incidents Vedas are written, but so whatever the incidents are given in the Vedas, according to that whole, that means story will happen. This is the point actually. Like example, there is a script. One drama script is there. So in the drama script, so the script is already there. Based upon that, some people will take the role of that and they play. So in your village now, some people are playing drama. So this drama, so based upon this, some already existing script they are writing. Okay. The similarly, already all the incidents are there, all the dialogues, everything. Now someone will take in this kalpa and someone will just play that role like this. So that's why Vedas are eternal. Mahabharata, anyway, we see the discussion between the Arjuna and the Krishna 5,000 years back, but it is there in the Vedas eternally, and but that role is taken and that will be discussed like this. That's why here what? Vedas are entering, but they are not made by anyone. Like you see in the news reporter, what he will make? He will generate the information. But in the Vedas, whatever the knowledge or information is there, so that is not generated. That is eternally existing. So here Shankaracharya quotes this in Vakyapadiyam. Huh? So Shankara quotes the following Shruti in this regard in his commentary on the Sutra. So Yena Vacha, sorry, not Vakyapadiyam, sorry. Yena Vacha, Yena Vacha Padaviyamayan Tam Anva Vindan Rishishu Pravishtham. This is. So what is the English translation? Drawing out the words of the Vedas, dwelling within the sages by sacrifice. The sages merely revealed the Vedas. Actually, these Vedas are there in the heart of the sages, and they just revealed that. It's not that the, so like in the Brahmaji's case also, Tene Brahma Hrudayadi Kavaye. Brahma means what there in the Janmadhyasya Vedic knowledge, Vedas. So Lord is expanding the Vedic knowledge in the heart of the Lord, heart of the Brahmaji. In the same way, these sages, in the sages' heart also the Vedas are there. They did tapasya and then they revealed that. So this is the one just example I am saying. And in the Smritis also it is there. Yugante Antarhitan Vedan Setihasan Maharshaya Lebire Tapasa Purvam Anugnataha Swayam Bhuva. So here the translation is, instructed by Brahma, the sages at the end of the Yuga obtained through austerity the Vedas which had previously disappeared along with the Itihasas. So Mahabharata 12:203:17. What happened? So Brahmaji, after every Manvantara, in every Manvantara, how many are there? How many items will be there in every Manvantara? In every Manvantara, there are 6 items are there. One is the Indra, not first of all, Manu. Then after Manu Putras. Then after that, Devatas. Indra and Devatas. Saptarshis. Saptarshis. Next. Uh, uh, mhm. How many are there? 5 or 6? 6, na? Manu, Manuputras, Avatara. Avatar of the Lord. You go Manvantra Avatara. Manvantra Avatara of the Lord. So in that, you'll be seeing in the 8th canto actually. This about the Manvantras it is explained. There the Rishis, Saptarshis. What is the role of the Saptarshis? You remember? The role of the Saptarshis is, so every Manvantara, end of the Manvantara, these Vedas, so almost all that means about to disappear. These Rishis, they will be holding that actually. They are holding these Vedas, that means, and then in the next Manvantara, they will transfer that. So this is their duty. So here that is Yugante Antarhitan Vedan Setihasan Maharshaya Lebire Tapasa Purvam Anugnataha Swayambhuva. So that means whenever the new Manvantara starts, otherwise you can say like this. Actually, I said little wrong. So in the new Manvantara, when it starts, so in that Manvantara, whoever the sages are there, these sages, what they do? So already in the last Manvantara, Vedas already disappeared. So now these new sages, they will do the tapasya. And after that, they will get back that Vedas and they will tell to Manu. And Manu, based upon this knowledge, he will be developing the curriculum, rules and regulations for that Manvantara. Again he will, so the rules and regulations he will make. So that means it is already these rishis at the starting of the Manvantara, they are getting by the tapasya. So that means which are already existing. It's not that these rishis they are by sitting and writing. No, nobody didn't write actually. They are getting just by tapasya. Yeah. So by doing the tapasya already, which is eternally existing in the ether sky. So that is just received by the meditation, by the tapasya. Then after that, they will teach to the Manu, and then Manu to others. It will be transferred like that. In every Manvantara starting, it happens like this. So that means Vedas are eternal only. They are not like newspaper. That means produced information. That is not generated information. Vedic knowledge is not generated knowledge. It is eternally existing knowledge. Mike.
So, although we say understanding scriptures and Veda, but it is depend on revelation like that. And also, as this is a process, I want to get confirmation with you. It's like rishis, they get revelation because of their tapasya.
Yes.
And then the process, the parampara follows like that, na?
Yes. Yes.
So Veda coming down, descending.
Yes.
So that's what we are learning. Yeah. So
Yes.
based on one's tapasya and purity, one will get,
Yes.
it will reveal to the
Yes.
person. So
Yes.
that's happened like that.
So Vedic knowledge is, so what is happening at the end of the Manvantara? Everything is disappeared, finished. So in the starting of next Manvantara, so now we need the Vedas. So there they did the tapasya and which are there in the eternally existing, those they got. Then after that, by the words, they are speaking to the next. So after onwards, that is transferred through the verbal verbs to the different words, actually to the words it is transferred. Are you getting na? The
Transfer to words,
uh,
but the Vedas, this is Vedas only.
yeah.
And Vedas will be revealed to the person.
Vedas will be revealed to the person means what? In what sense you are saying? That means now you said Vedas to me, then I will say to the another one and another one. So like this it will be transferred. But for first person, which are already existing, but it is not with him, so he did tapasya and he got that. That is the point actually here. So it's not that the Vedas cannot be transferred by the words. You can transfer Vedic knowledge by the words. No problem in that. And so those knowledge will be given to the next, to the next, next to the next, like that. That is a guru, that is a parampara, that's a Vedic parampara. Through the parampara. Ucharana anucharanam. That means guru will be the reciting and student is hearing and repeating as it is. Like this, Vedas are transferred to the generation after generation. And the meanings also Guru will be explaining to that, which are learned from his Guru. So then like this, these meanings are also just explained to the student. So student is carrying all the words as it is and also the meanings as it is from the Guru. So like this, Vedas and their meanings are transferred to the generation like this. It's not that everyone will do tapasya and only the revelation will happen. Then what is the use of the Vedic parampara actually? Then parampara is will not be there. So Vedas, so they can be learned. It's not that the only revelation should happen. Revelation means, then Shabda Pramana, what is the use of Shabda Pramana? That means Shabdas are carrying the information that we should accept. So that we should take. So next, Tasmat Nitya Siddhasya Eva Veda Shabdasya Tatra Praveshaha Natu Tat Kartrukata. Okay, this is clear. Thus, the sages are okay. Now, the sages are not the producer of the Vedas, rather the Vedas which are eternal entered the sages and then appeared through them. Similarly, the names and forms arise in each day of Brahma according to the descriptions in the eternal Vedas. Tathacha anadi siddha vedanurupa eva pratikalpam tattad namadi pravrittihi. That means every day Brahmaji is doing creation. After the end of the day, he is sleeping for 12 hours. 12 hours means 1000 Mahayugas time. That much time he is sleeping. So 12 hours, we should also sleep at least 12 hours. I think you are not getting even 4 hours, I think. So what should we do? So you are all greater than Brahmajis. Some interpretation. Okay. Positively, I'm taking. So these 12 hours he is sleeping and after getting up, so he is doing the creation. So whenever he do the once again creation, secondary creation, so at that time he is creating everything as it is only. He is not making the elephant as dog and dog as elephant. No. So he's not, that means changing the words and their meanings. No. He's always following the same words to the same object in every kalpa. So because he is following the Vedas. तथा ही समान नाम रूपत्वाच्च आवृत्तौ अपि विरोधः दर्शना स्मृतेश्च इत्यत्र तत्त्ववाद भाष्यकृद्भिः श्रीमद्वाचार्यैः उदाहृता श्रुतिः सूर्यं सूर्यचन्द्रमसौ धाता यथा पूर्वम् अकल्पयत्. नेक्स्ट तथैव नीमः काले स्वरादि नियमस्तथा तस्मान्नीदृशं क्वापि विश्वमेतद्भविष्यति इति. Also Smriti is also there. Anadi nidana nitya vagutsrushta swayambhuva adau vedamayi divya yatah sarvah pravruttayah rishinam namadheyani yascha vedeshu srishtav veda shabdebhyo evadau nirmame samaheshwarah iti. So Madhvacharya is quoting this Shruti Vakyas. So in the explanation of the one Brahma Sutra, what is that Brahma Sutra? Samana nama rupatvacha avruttau api avirodha darshanat smrutescha. This is the Brahma Sutra, okay? In the explanation of this sutra, Madhvacharya is quoting. That we are taking actually. What he is quoting, Shruti? Okay. So Surya Chandramasau, Dhata, Purva, Dhata, who is the Dhata? Dhata is the creator, that is Brahmaji. The creator made the sun and moon as Purva Kalpavat. Purva Kalpavat means like how those were in the last day. Next, Tathaiva Nimaha Kale. This. There is a regulation of time and regulation of swaras. That means intone Vedic syllables. Therefore, there will be no dissimilarity in the universe in the future. So even the letters also, like the Hrasva, Dirgha, Pluta, all the rules same. That means Savarna Dirgha Sandhi means Savarna Dirgha Sandhi should happen between these similar swaras. So if the swaras are similar, then it is not that the Savarna Dirgha Sandhi is made as Yana Sandhi and Yana Sandhi is made as Savarna Dirgha. No. Next Manvantara, the next another rules. Yeah. Like the script actually, like the drama, one troupe of the drama is there. So they have already the full script. So every village they go and they will be playing the same drama. If they go to the next village, they will also play the same drama. So the same dialogues. So like this same way, so like it is a script. For a complete Vedas are like a script, and according to that roles will be taken, and Jivas will be, and Lord, everyone is acting. So our one may ask now actually, even our incidents, whatever we are happening in our life, that is also is also fixed. No, not for the common people. Not our life story and the life history is not there in the Vedas. We make our own karma.
That's true. Our life and our destiny is not fixed, but still our life and destiny is under the purview of Vedas, which is fixed plan of the Lord.
Vedas, so how, that means every detail is not there. Tomorrow what you are going to eat, which sabji you are going to eat, and what kind of dress you are going to wear, that will not be there actually. And whom you are going to meet and what is going to happen, that discussion is not there. But in the case of some particular roles, like Krishna, Arjuna and Pandavas, this Mahabharata story roles, all those will be fixed actually. Same way the story will be happening. Yeah. These are also language, all this grammar, rules that and nature, laws of nature, they are also fixed. So number of species, 84 lakhs of species means 84 lakhs only. In the next kalpa, there is a 94 lakhs of species. No. Uska mama vidyalaya nahi rahega. That is temporary. Next. अथ शब्द पूर्वक सृष्टि प्रक्रमे श्रुतिश्च अद्वैत शारीरिक भाष्ये दर्शिता. Okay, we missing something. Anadinidana. Okay, this Anadinidana is missing. In the beginning, Brahma spoke the words of the transcendental Vedas, which are without beginning and end, and which are eternal, from which all creation took place. In the beginning, the great Lord carried out the creation and created the names of the sages mentioned in the Vedas from the words on the Vedas. So that's why all the time, every creation, every Brahmaji keep that means first who comes first. So Chatish Kumaras comes. If you see the Brahmaji secondary creation, first Avidya, 5 types of Avidya will come, and then after that Chatish Kumaras, then after that sages, then after that Rudras. Rudra will come, and then after that sages will come. First, when Chatish Kumaras come, after that they are not going to cooperate to his father. So then they will become, father is becoming very unhappy. What these boys? I created these boys for propagating the people, actually generating the people. They should get married and have children and increase my population. So like that he was thinking, but they said, no, no, father, we are going to, so will be doing the tapasya, meditation we'll do. So then after that he got angry, and then who came? Then Rudra came. And Rudra came, and he created chaos. He completely created chaos actually. So so then after that, that is there in that. Okay, next after sages will come. So like this, every time these sages are coming in the same sequence, and their names also same. Only Chatush Kumara name only he will be giving for these 4 boys who are the first creation. So like this, here it is said, in every creation, Brahmaji is giving the names to sages according to the Vedas. Next. अथ शब्दपूर्वक सृष्टि प्रक्रमे श्रुतिश्च अद्वैत शारीरिक भाष्ये दर्शिता. So now there is one more Shruti which is quoted by the Shankaracharya in his Bhashya. What is that? Eta iti vai prajapatir devanam asrujata sruganiti manusyanindava iti pitrun. So this, what is the meaning of this Shruti? So saying the word Eta, so Brahma created the Devatas. Saying the word, another word, Astragan, he created humans. Saying the Indava, he created Pitrus. This is from Chandogya Upanishad Brahmana. No, Chandogya Brahmana, sorry, not Upanishad, Chandogya Brahmana. We have the 4 different parts of the Vedas. What are those? Mantra, Brahmana, Aranyakas, and Upanishads. Mantra, Aranyaka, Brahmanas, and Upan. Samhita, mantra is also known as Samhita. Yeah. Brahmanas, Aranyakas, and Upanishads. So there is a Chandogya Brahmana. In that it is given. So Brahmaji, how he created? He said the Eta, this word. Then who are created? All the Devatas are created. Then Asrugan, when he said this word, then all the human beings. Yeah. So now sun should come, then sun came. So Chandra should come, then Chandra appeared. That means words are there, but the word meanings are not there. Yeah, word, Surya word is there in the Vedas, but the object Surya is not there. Okay? Like that, object, word Chandra is there, but object Chandra is not there. So this is the difference. What is the difference between the holy name and what is the difference between these names, material name, these names? The difference is, but the word Krishna is there before the Brahmaji. And also the object person Krishna is there. So that's why the word Krishna and the object Krishna is not like the word Chandra and the object Chandra, are the word Surya and the object Surya. This is the difference actually. So Ahamevasame That means Krishna himself is saying, I am only the person was there before the creation. That means Vedas are there. That means all the names of the, in this creation, whatever the objects are there, all their names are there. But at that time, there is no creation. But who is there? Who is there? Words are there, and Krishna is there, and also Krishna's name also is there. Okay? And objects are not there. But when Karananasaya Vishnu glanced on the Prakriti, then there is Brahmandas are created. Then in every Brahmanda, he is entering in the form of Garbhodakasaya Vishnu. Then after that, so once again, Virat Purusha is created, and that means Samishti creation. Then after that, Brahmaji also appeared in that Nabhi Kamalam, and he started creating the different creations. If you see in the third canto, 20th chapter, various species are created step by step. That means what? In this whole universe, whatever the objects are there, they are different from their names. But in the case of the Lord Krishna, he is not created by anyone, and his name and he are same. This is the difference between the Krishna and Krishna's name and other names and other objects. So that's why in the case of the Krishna word, even if you don't know the meaning, but that word itself is equal to the meaning also. So that's why if you chant holy name, automatically you will be getting the meaning also, and everything, everything you'll be getting. But in the case of other words, Surya and Chandra, just by chanting Surya, Surya, Surya is not appearing in your tongue. Or just by chanting water, water, water word is there. Jalam word is there. But Jalam is after created. It is created after. So that's why Jalam and the word object Jalam is, the word Jalam and object Jalam is different. So that many people they ask, oh Prabhu, why I have to chant Hare Krishna? I can chant Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola. Then what will happen? Then automatically Coca-Cola will be also, that means my mind is focused on hearing the Coca-Cola, and then finally mind is get the focus. Then finally I will also get the, that means concentrated mind, and that will give the special experience. The people they say like this, but it is not like that, because there is a difference between the material names and the Krishna's name. Next. Tatha sa bhuriti vyaharat bhumim asrujata. When he said, now bhumi, that means Maji, when he said bhumi, then, so bhumandala, yeah. So like this ityadi kacha, these are all created. Like even in the scene, you'll be seeing in the Bible also. In the Bible, so when Lord uttered the name sun, then sun appeared. The philosophy of creation is there also. Same. Let there will be light, then light came. Uh, uh.
King says there is army. The king is going to for victory. So I just like accepted the example, na? Jagrahe. They accepted king accepted the army.
Yes.
That means army is not created by king immediately.
Yeah.
It was there.
Yes.
Similar way, I want to know when the Lord says there will be creation, means like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is already existing, but in for us it is unmanifested. We can say that's just like
No. It is little bit different what you are saying. When Brahmaji said, now let it be sun, let there be sun, let there be sun. When he said, then sun appeared. So sun was not there before that. Now he appeared. All these devata, eta devata.
We can say sun was not there. That means sun was not unmanifested. That's like matter also we say nothing is destroyed. Matter is also not destroyed. Difference like that, different form existing. Eternal point of view. So how to know?
That is not necessary here. Because we want to establish what? We want to establish the Vedas. So establishing that kind of eternity for the object is not mandatory of this point of view. So here, what is the main point? Vedas, every creation is following the Vedas. This is the main point. Whenever you do the debate or whenever you explain anything, so we should be focused to the our main point. What is our main point? We have to establish that every creation is following the Vedas. So that Vedas are eternal. And so from this, what is established? Vedas are eternal. But in the conventional way, what we think, incidents are happening and based upon that, books are written. So this is a conventional approach, but it is not like this. This general, we think like this. Our brain thinks like this. So this is not the right, and this is the original. This is the main point actually. Nityatvam of the establishing the objects in the form of the avyakta rupa. So that is of course that can be true, but if yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, uh, uh,
Everything is a matter, everything is spiritual, one sense.
yeah,
And we say destroy. What destroy? One should know.
uh,
Because our perception of point of destruction is different. What we perceive, just like everything is a just energy.
yes.
Energy can never be destroyed. It can be transformed, manifestation, and when just like Prakriti can never destroy. Prakriti manifest and unmanifest.
Yeah, understood,
That's why,
Prabhu.
in that sense, everything is eternal. One sense. So
Everything eternal, but not in the manifested form.
yes, yes.
That is
That,
okay. That's okay. No problem. Okay, okay, wait. So no problem because that discussion is not required here. So next, Sabhuriti Vyaharat Bhumim Asrujata Ityadika Chata Sri Ramanuja Saririke. Ramanuja Saririka. Ramanuja Saririka is common. Shankara Saririka, Ramanuja Saririka means the Bhashya written on the Vedanta Sutras is known as Saririka Bhashya. So that's why if Ramanuja wrote, then that is Ramanuja Saririkam, and Shankara wrote that is so Shankara Saririkam, like this. In that, uh, my
Hare Krishna. When Brahma saying
uh,
Sa Bhumim Eta Manusya, this is speaking from Veda. Veda was there.
yeah, because when he meditated, what Lord came, Tene Brahma Hurdayadi Kave. So when Brahmaji appeared from his lotus flower, from that lotus flower, so he is thinking what I should do, why I am created. Then he heard the word the tapa, then after that, he did the tapasya. Then after that, Lord revealed Vedic knowledge to him. So then after that, he started doing the creation based upon that. Huh? No.
No.
Yes.
So my question is, as you said, it is scripted,
Yeah.
and Brahma had got that Brahm Gyan. So if it is already scripted and Brahma knew, so why he asked Chatushkumar to have a creation because
Uh, yeah.
it is already he has a full knowledge. So why
Yeah.
he asked Chatushkumar for a creation?
Okay. Why he asked the Chatush Kumar? Because he knew that these will be coming and they will not be participating in the creation. Like that, you are asking? So of course, so Brahmaji knows, but still he is asking because that is it is also written. He should ask. Okay. That is also there now. Okay. दर्शिता च वेदेन नाम रूपे व्याकरोत् सता सती प्रजापतिः इति अतएव औत्पत्तिके शब्दस्यार्थेन संबंधे समाश्रिते निरपेक्षमेव वेदस्य प्रामाण्यं मतम्. So now, online students, do you have any? You can raise the hands so that we can see. Okay, you have something, and whenever some time so allows, so we can ask. Huh? Ayadapati Prabhu, what do you want to speak?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Actually, sometimes we heard that Lord's pastimes are different in different scriptures. And also, I have read one sloka in place that according to Kalpa, the Leela also may be little bit different. But we heard that Veda told that everything is fixed. So how can we understand this thing?
Veda is telling that also. So in this kalpa, it should happen like this, and another kalpa, it should happen like that. Yeah. In the 28th Manvantara example, 28th cycle of the Vaivasata Manvantara, so Krishna should come. Veda is saying, and it will happening like that. Some change. Change will be there.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, let's go for the few lines we'll do, and then after that we'll do more discussion. Okay. So next little bit is pending in this. Anucheda, let's finish. Vedena nama rupe vyakarot sata sati prajapatihi. This is, what is the meaning of this? Vedena nama rupe vyakarot sata sati prajapatihi. Brahma created names and forms in gross and subtle modes through the Vedas. Same point. Next, finally, outpattikastu shabdena arthasya sambandha. Shabda, a word, has an eternal relationship with meaning. Who is saying? Purvamimamsaka says, so what the axiom according to the Purvamimamsa? Shabda and its meaning both are having the eternal relationship. That is known as Shaktam. Shakti. So otherwise Shakti. Shakti is what? Every word and object, they have the Shakti. Shakti is nothing but the eternal relationship between the word and meaning. Shakti. So Shakti, according to the grammar, I am saying Shakti. It is not the Shakti. It is, this word can carry the various different names according to the different schools. Shakti means what? Shakti means there is a word and meaning. It is also having the Shakti. And here also there is Shakti. So what is the definition of Shakti? Shakti is eternal relationship between words and word and its meaning. This will be useful in some other times. Just note it. Suryaha and Suryaha. This is the word Suryaha, object Suryaha. This is meaning. For the word Surya, what is the meaning? This only, na? Meaning means? Yeah, yes. They both are eternal. Yes. So because creation is always happening according to the which are there in the Vedas. Okay. That means he is like example. So mango. Mango word is there in the Vedas. And now in the creation, mango is created. And that is called as mango. So already it is decided by the So Vedas, they are deciding this object is mango. And that same rule is followed by everyone. From the Brahmaji onwards, everyone, they say it is mango. I understood what you are going to ask. So, yeah.
So here is eternal relationship, word and its meaning, eternal relationship. That means we
Yes.
cannot separate
Yes.
one sense. Just
Yes.
like mango will be there, not guava.
Yes.
We so word mango and become a guava.
Yeah, every creation, that object mango is same only,
Yes.
which is very sweet and yeah.
So can you please elaborate little bit?
Mm.
Yes, it is said na
Uh.
Sakti and
Shakti means
Shurya.
what? Yeah. The
Shurya.
relationship between the word and its meaning.
That means although a word in Veda word is there
Uh,
and object is not there, but because of relationship eternal,
yeah.
that means it is existing somewhere. It not manifested now,
Yeah.
but existing. Otherwise, relationship how can? Just like we are part and parcel of Krishna.
Yeah.
Just like we are existing. Just like we can forget our relationship.
Yes.
Just like Prabhupada says, the son came and forget father. Even lost
Yeah.
one.
That is known as that Parinamavad.
Yeah.
Parinamavad means, so all the manifested objects are existing in unmanifest form in its cause. Example, curd. Curd is existing in water. Sorry, milk. Curd is existing on the milk. So this has to be accepted. Like the butter is existing in milk. No, not buttermilk. After removing the butter, it will become buttermilk. So it is not existing in the buttermilk. It is existing in the yogurt. So like this, like cause, effect is existing in the cause. This philosophy is accepted by all the Vedantins. So because if you don't maintain this, if you don't accept this, then there is a randomness will be there. So then curd is also produced from the water. If you don't accept this principle, what is that principle? Curd is existing in milk. If you don't accept this, that means karyam, effect, is existing in the karana, in the form of unmanifested way. So if you don't accept this, so then there is no proper causal relation. You cannot maintain proper causal relation between the cause and effect. So that will lead to so that means some disturbance, actually, randomness. So that's why to maintain properly, that means relation between the cause and effect, everyone should, that means this Parinamvadis, all the Vedantins, they accept, they propose this, and it should be accepted. That means what is? Effect is existing in the cause in the form of unmanifested form, in unmanifested form. Okay. Next, औत्पत्तिके शब्दस्य अर्थेन संबंधे समाश्रिते निरपेक्षमेव वेदस्य प्रामाण्यं मतम्. Next, this is done. Brahma Sutra 1.3.28. शब्द इति चेत् न अतः प्रभावात् प्रत्यक्षानुमानाभ्याम् इति. Vedas. Shabda iti chet. Okay, if one argues that words of the Vedas denoting Devatas are not eternal, the answer is no, since beings are created from eternal words. This is shown in Shruti and Smriti statements. So Brahma Sutra 1.3.28. First Adhyaya, third Pada, 28th Sutra. What is saying it is? Shabda iti chet na atah prabhavat pratyakshanumanaabhyam. This is a sutra. From this sutra, we are getting the some support. What is the sutra in this? How to do the anvaya of the sutra? Chet shabde. So if one argues, chet means this argument. What? The words of the Vedas denoting devatas are not eternal. This is the argument. The words of the Vedas denoting devatas are not eternal. Like someone may say, this is devatas are created and their names are also created. They are not eternal. Then the answer is no. Answer is no. Why no? We are saying no because beings are created from eternal words. This is shown in Shruti and Smriti. Okay, you got this? Whole actually paksha is not clear. That means prakarana, whole prakarana we should see then. Then a simple explanation I will do. What it is said here? Chet. Someone is arguing. What is it? Shabda. Shabda iti chetana. Someone what they are arguing. Devatas are not eternal. They are not eternal. And their words also, words which are denoting them also are not eternal. Anyone can get this logic, yes? Obvious. Devatas are not eternal. Object is not eternal. Generally, according to our conventions, what? We will create one object and we'll give the name. Like the one small boy took birth and name is given. When that boy is not there, then his name is also is lost, finished. किसी का नाम टुंचू रख दा, टुंचू. His name is Tunchu. So boy, some name actually, some very uncommon name. And that boy, till that boy is there, that name is there. And after that, there is no name, that name. Yes. Similarly, Devatas. Devatas also, they appeared. They are not permanent. They are not eternal. So they are created. And their names are also so not eternal. Like this one is arguing. So now answer is what? No, your argument is not correct. So no. Why? What we are saying? Shabda iti chet na atah prabhavat. Atah prabhavat. That means these devatas are created, demigods or devatas are created according to the Shabda or the Veda. According to Veda. They are created according to the, because Purva Pakshi doesn't know this. Devatas are created according to Vedas. So that's why, so their names are not created, they are not temporary, they are eternal. How do you know? Pratyaksha anumanabhyam. Pratyaksha means what you should take here? Pratyaksha means you should take Veda and Anumana means you should take Smriti. Because Vedas are created by Devatas are created according to Vedas. This is a statement we are saying as answer, as a hetu to say no. We say no. What is the hetu? This is Devatas are created according to Vedas. How can you say this? Because it is there in the Vedas and also Smritis. No, Pratyaksha means what you should take. Pratyaksha means Veda you should take. Anumana means you should take Smriti. Here in this sutra. How do you know? You have to consult the Acharya. Govinda Vaishya. Acharya is writing. Baldev Jabushan we should consult. Pratyaksha means you should not take here. Normal Pratyaksha.
By Sri Jiva Goswami, this Vedanta Sutra in
Yeah.
the Tattva Sandarbha and the Sarva Samadhini.
Yeah.
And at that time,
Baldev Jabushan was not there.
not there. So then,
So how to know? So this is already given by our previous acharyas. Baldev Jabushan, whatever commentary he wrote, he is not writing his own actually. He is also what we read in the Mangalacharanam. Kopi tad bhandavo bhatto Vruddha Vaishnava. What we said? Velikat Vivicha Velikat Grandam Likithat Vruddha Vaishnavaihi. What is this meaning of this Mangalacharan? Every day we study. Gopala Bhatta Goswami. Kopi tad bhandavo bhattaha dakshina dvija vamshajaha vivicha velikat grandam likitat vruddha vaishnavaihi. So even Gopala Bhatta Goswami also wrote this Shat Sandarbhas, initial work he did. So at that time he did himself by his own mental speculation? No. What he did? Whatever is written by the Vruddha Vaishnava, what we took there, Vruddha Vaishnava means Ramanuja, Madhva and others. So based upon their teachings, so he is establishing the Tattva in this book. Even the Jiva Goswami in the coming Anuchedas we are going to see. He is saying wherever the Bhagavatam sentence, Bhagavatam verse I take, and that meaning I don't do my own mental speculation. No. I will be taking from the Sridhar Swami and other Vaishnava Acharyas, like Ramanuja Bhashya. So, and according to the philosophy of Ramanuja Bhashya, I will follow. And accordingly, whatever Vaishnava Acharyas previously they said, so based upon their teachings only, I will write. So I will explain that Bhagavatam sloka. So from this, what we should understand, any sutra Jiva Goswami is quoting here, already it is explained by the Ramanuja and Madhvacharyas. So based upon their commentaries, he is using here. Yes.
Prabhuji, as you said, as Jiva Goswami said, I'm taking meanings of like, what is it? Other previous acharyas. So how to know when acharya gives commentary based on their revelation? It's like just one place we say everything they take from senior Vaishnava, Vruddha Vaishnava.
Yes.
So not mental speculation. So how to see when commentary is given by acharyas? So most of the time we say also they are seeing the lila past times and revelation also takes place. That's why they will.
Nobody will say that I am seeing my own revelation and based upon that I am writing.
They will not say, but we
Yeah.
accept just like we accept their writings like that, na? I mean, do not mention anything.
Then so that is internal matter. We should not teach or we should not preach that. So that is Prabhupada also never say that. So I am speaking based upon my revelation. No.
Nobody
What he
will
says.
say.
Of course, he is speaking on his revelations, but what he will say? What I am a postman. Whatever is there, that I am simply carrying.
So postman is
Yeah.
whatever carrying,
Yeah.
but he is carrying other person's revelation. But his person's also revelation added. So how to know this?
So see, No, Acharya, Jiva Goswami clearly says, even if I write something on the Bhagavatam slokam, any Bhagavatam sloka verse, anything, any meaning I derive, I will be deriving that based upon the previous Shruti, Smriti, or otherwise any Acharya's statement. I never use anything my own without any reference. That's why you'll be seeing in everywhere in the Sandarbha, any conclusion Jiva Goswami brings from the any verse, any Bhagavatam verse. Of course, Sridhar Swami he will take. So sometimes that may not be fully matching, that may not fully with Vaishnava philosophy. Then he will leave that part of the Sridhar Swami's part. Then he will be taking the Sridhar Swami, according to Sridhar Swami, whatever, according to Vaishnava philosophy, whatever is there, that will he will take. Then after that, he will be elaborating that and establishing the philosophy that he will be definitely quoting either some other slokas from the Bhagavatam, or otherwise he will be quoting the some Vedas or something, some Upanishads somewhere. Definitely he will be showing that this is there also. Whatever he is going to say, that is there also. He is a fully ekdam completely he is speaking fully sastric based.
So,
And he will know nowhere he says that whimsically, that means my revelation I am writing. You will not find that.
so regarding this principle and philosophy,
Yes.
everybody will quote Shastra, scriptures. Like
Yes,
Acharyas.
because every sadhu, everyone's realization is based upon Vedas. What we read the Avaidush Pratyaksham. Avaidush Pratyaksham also is realized based upon the scriptures. Yes. So if you are realizing which is not there in the scriptures, that is not correct. That is not Vaidusha Pratyaksham. If you refer the previous classes, so Vaidusha Pratyaksham means, so one point is said here. Shabdasya tan moolatvat. Even for the Vaidusha Pratyaksham also, who is the Moola? Shabda. Okay. Okay, next later. You can ask questions after class or you can send. Tasmat सामंजस इति चेत न अतः प्रभावात् प्रत्यक्ष अनुमानाभ्याम इत्यत्र संवादादि रूप प्रक्रिया तो श्रोतृबोध सौकर्यम करे इति सामंजस्यमेव भजेत. Now first, what is our argument, today's argument? We are seeing the recent people discussion in the Vedas. So now based upon that, Purvapakshi is saying, opponent is saying, so Vedas are not eternal. Now finally we are saying that, okay, your assumption is not correct. Vedas are already existing, and based upon that, creation and everything is done. All the incidents are happening based upon that. So like this, we established Vedas are eternal. Now the point is, finally what we are concluding, why then the conversation is there? The conversation is there just, one may ask, then Vedas should be just like a Siddhantik. There is no conversation, Siddhantik only. Then here, why we see Vedas, most of the places in the Vedas, you'll be seeing the conversation, because that is very much helpful for the speaking and also hearing. Srotru Bodha Saukarya Kari iti. That means whoever is going to learn about the Vedas, if they learn according to the based upon conversation, then it will be easy to learn. There's a feature actually. Having the conversation in the Vedas is not the defect, but it is a feature actually. It's a merit. It's a merit for the Vedas, because so easily we can learn. So, yeah. So like this, it is a feature. Tasmad Vedakyam Shastram Pramanam. So now we are finally establishing that Brahmadi Dosha Rahitaha Vachanatmaka Shabdaha, that is Veda. So that is now finally concluded. So this will be your next assignment question. Establish Vedas are so the non-defective Shabda. So you will be writing till now whatever happened. That means from where? That means 5 criteria to become a Brahma Veda. To Brahma Dosha Rahita Vachanatmaka Shabda means we defined with the 5 criteria. So from there you should start until here. So you have tried you write in a very nicely, with your understanding clearly. So recall it and write it. So I will send anyway question. Next Anuched we are going. Taccha anumatam tarka pratishthanat ityadau achintyaha kalu ye bhavaha tans tarkena yojayet ityadau shastrayonitvad ityadau srutestu shabdamulatvad ityadau pitrudeva manushanam vedaschatu वेदश्चक्षुस्तवेश्वरा श्रेयस्तनुपलब्धेर्धे साध्य साधनयोरपि इत्यादौ. All these, that means till now what we discussed that Vedas are the non-defective Shabda is nothing but the Vedas, and Vedas are authentic, they are authority. So this we discussed till now. All these 10 pramanas of the Purusha are there, and these pramanas all are so servants for the non-defective Shabda. So now that non-defective Shabda is Veda. So now what we have to finally say, all these pramanas of any Laukika Purusha are the servants to the Vedas. This I can say now. So all they are servants to the Vedas. So this is a philosophy we established. This is till now. So this is also, so that means what is the final statement? All the pramanas of Purusha, Laukika Purusha, are servants of Vedas. This is the conclusion. This is the same conclusion you will be seeing same conclusion you will be seeing in the case of who are those? Vyasadhyahi. Even Vyasdev also is saying this same conclusion. Vyasa also is concluding same. Where Tarka Pratishtana. That's why he wrote the sutra Tarka Pratishtanat. He wrote the sutra Tarka Pratishtanat. Next, Mahabharata also he wrote. What he wrote? Achintyaha kalu ye bhava hanan tan tarkena yojayet. Next, one more sutra he wrote, Shastra Yonitvat. Next, one more sutra he wrote, Shruteshu Shabda Moolatvat. And in the Mahabharata, one more sentence is there. Pitrudeva Manushanam Vedas Chakshustaveshwara Shreyas Tvanupalabderdhe Sadhya Sadhanayor Api. So all these statements are establishing the same conclusion. That means Vedas are the authority for all the pramanas. Vedas are the authority. So those we are be seeing with the Vedanta Sutras also. Through Vedanta Sutras also we will be seeing the establishment of the same conclusion. Tarka Pratishthanat. So okay, tomorrow we will be discussing Tarka Pratishthanat, this sutra. Not completely, just whatever amount is needed, that much will. And also next to Suteshu Sabdamulatvat also. Shastra Unitvat, this sutra is quite big. So that I am not going to discuss. Just overview, meaning I will give. But two sutras I will discuss. Tarka Pratishtana Srutestu Shabda Mulatvat. How they both sutras also saying the same conclusion. That we'll be seeing tomorrow. Then after that we'll move forward Sarva Samvadini. Then very quickly we are going to catch our. Once if we catch the Mula, then Sarva Samvadini will not be there. Wherever there is no Sarva Samvadini, then we'll be running like anything. Now this is the most part, actually most crucial part. That means establishing Vedas as authority for all the pramanas is the most important thing that we did. So then after that, so going further, it will be very easy actually. This much intense logic will not be there actually. Quickly we can go. Okay. So any question? Online students? Okay. No question? Very good. It means everything they understood. It's on site? No? Yeah. Uh,
Having recent people conversations in Vedas is appropriate only.
having
Recent.
oh, last
people-
line. Okay, you are seeing this one.
Yes, Prabhu. Having recent people conversations in Vedas is
Ah.
appropriate only.
Very that is last one. Huh?
Last but one, Prabhu. Is easy
Where
for
is
the
my-
listeners
where
to
is it?
understand. Yeah. About that, Prabhu. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. The conversation process is easy for the listeners
Yeah,
to
that one is
understand.
okay, Prabhu. The
Therefore,
next one.
having recent people conversation in the Vedas is appropriate only.
Yeah.
Appropriate. This means conversation. What the Purupakshi is saying, it is not appropriate. This is establishing the temporariness of the Vedas. That is the Purupakshi's argument. Now we are saying no, it is appropriate only. This means it's correct only. That is. Purupakshi, what it is saying? They are saying that having recent people discussion, it is establishing Vedas are temporary, not eternal. That is objection. Na? So now we refuted that and we said, even if you are having the recent people discussion, but Vedas are eternal only because every creation, every incident is happening according to the eternal Vedas. So that's why, and also by having the conversation in the Vedas, it will be helping us to understand. Yeah. Yes. Okay.
I have one question.
Yes.
Regarding the objection raised by Purupakshi, that devtas and their name are not eternal.
Yeah.
So we were discussing that Vedas
Huh.
are talking about the recent activities, and we said they are the rules, they are the scripts, and we are following. The scripts can have a name which are not eternal. So how their objection is valid?
No, Devatas are eternal, we are not saying. Names are eternal.
Names are eternal.
Yeah.
Okay. And devtas are not eternal.
Purupakshi, what they are saying? So, see, Devatas are created and also their names are also created only. They are not eternal. They are putting objection on the eternity of the names, not on the Devatas. And we also accept Devatas are not eternal. But then they are putting the objection on the names also. Now we are saying names are not temporary. They are also eternal only. They are eternal, not the Devatas.
So we can say anything which is written in the Vedas is eternal.
Not anything.
The words, at least words.
The word, at least why? Only words.
Only words.
Yeah.
Okay.
Word means the word. Deva, that means Indraha. The word Indraha is there is the name of the Devata. It is eternal. The position and that word Indraha is eternal. But the object which is referred by that word is not eternal. But in the case of the Krishna, the word and also the object which is referred by that word is also both are eternal because they are before the creation of the Brahmaji or anything. Because he was only there at that time.
Yeah. Another question, bro.
Yeah.
So words are there in the Vedas, and when you were explaining the meaning of Shakti is a relationship with the word, and its meaning.
Yeah.
So, and when you were explaining the meaning of the Shakti,
yes,
you said there's a different schools have different meanings of Shakti.
Shakti, yes. Advaitins, if you go, Shakti means Karyanyatanupapatti. That means the object which is necessary to accomplish any karya, that is known as Shakti actually. Shakti definition is given by the Shankaracharya is different. Shakti definition given by the Vaiyakaran is different. Shakti definition is given by the someone actually Nayayikas, they don't accept Shakti at all.
Okay.
There is no need of accepting Shakti. Nyaya school is not having the word of Shakti.
Okay, when the words and their meaning is interpreted differently by different people, how can their relationship be internal?
So that's why we should not follow anyone. We should follow only authentic acharyas.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Question. So the Vedas are eternal and Vedas are eternal and non-defective word. So can you just summarize that? How many objections? Which are the objections came out from the Purva Paksha? Just objections.
That is assignment question.
Summary.
You are giving assignment to me now.
No, we want to dig up just.
From where you
We-
have to
we
start?
could
Just
not
I will.
follow.
Okay, okay, I understood.
We could not
Actually,
follow
yes.
the.
So first, non-defective shabda we already discussed. That means it is the master, it is a king, and all others are the servants. That is done. Then after that, who is that non-defective shabda? That is the question raised. Then after that, we raised one objection. Someone will say, so which is free from the errors? That is non-defective shabda, and that can be that much definition only they give. But if one gives this much definition, it is creating a problem actually. What is that problem? Everyone will say my words are free from the defects, you take it as a non-defective shabda. So this kind of problem will be coming then. So we are showing the apatti. If we accept this much definition only, then what kind of problem will come? That we will be showing. That is one over there. Then after that we are raising the, so we are defining the five criteria. So then after that, that criteria is followed by the Vedas. That is also discussed. Then after there is one more apatti is there while discussing. So Ishvara, whatever Ishvara is saying, that is correct. So example is, that means not only Vedas, anything said by the Ishvara is also correct. So then example is some Vaidya Shastram that we said. Then after that, so if that is a point, then there is an objection is raised. Buddha also is there and he said so much philosophy. So that also we should take, like Purupakshi raised. No, then after that, no, because we cannot take that philosophy, whatever he said. So Ishvara, whatever he said, that is a philosophy, that is truth. It is not every time. So what, and also that words also should follow the Vedas. So we after that that means like this we answered. Then after that, Purupakshi once again raised. So Pratyaksha Pramanam is the earlier to the Shabda. That means before having the verbal cognition, so we need to have the words. Words has to be produced in your mind. So in that production of the words, we are having the involvement of Pratyaksha Pramana. So then Pratyaksha Pramana we already established it is defective. Then how can you say your Shabda Gnana is authentic? How can you say? So like this objection is raised. Then after that it is discussed. So like this, so much is there. So it's the whole class. And okay, we have break actually. We have break. Next class. Yeah. Raising hand. Okay, online students, yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Pranams, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Madhu.
I have a confusion when you said Shakti, it means every word and meaning have eternal relationship. That means the object sun and the word sun has a relationship. It's the same. But
Vedic
again, we are
words and
seeing.
Vedic objects, not
Yeah.
the now created objects.
But again, we are saying that the words of the Vedas are only eternal and not the object. Means the meaning or the that changes. I don't understand because sun object and sun word is the same always, right, Prabhuji?
Yes.
So when there is a mention of sun in the Vedas, that means it is not changing, no, Prabhuji. Then why? I didn't understand that concept. Both are different, Prabhuji.
So
I have confusion in understanding this both.
which one?
Shakti,
Can you come again once again?
we mentioned that in Shakti, there is an eternal relationship between the word and its meaning. That means the object sun and the word sun has eternal relationship. So whenever there is a mention of the word sun in the Vedas, that means the sun looks like that object sun.
Yes.
Always. That you mentioned, Prabhuji. That is very clear. But again, we are saying that the words of the Vedas are eternal, but not the objects. For that, we took the example of Devatas.
Yes.
Indra, if it is mentioned, that is the same, but not the object. Like that, we mentioned.
Yes.
So I'm getting confused between these two, Prabhuji.
So yes. So here the Shakti is there. How the Shakti is there? The word Indra is eternally existing in the Vedas. Okay. But the Indra will be having when there is a creation of the Indra. So that's why I'm saying here, Purupakshi is raising the objection. What kind of objection they are raising? They are raising that Indra is, we are seeing he is created by the Brahmaji, and Brahmaji also created. then how can you say Indra is permanent? Indra is not permanent. Anyway, he is saying. And the word Indra also, based upon that, they are saying the word Indra is also not permanent. That kind of, so object, that means imposition. They are imposing this thought on the Indra, word Indra. So that we are so saying that these words are already existing in the Vedas eternally. That means, you see, now you are saying what? This relation is eternal, means what? This word will be, whatever in the Vedas, the word is there. So that will be referring to the, in the next creation also, the same object. This is the meaning of that. It is not going to given to the another object, whoever is not Indra, who is Chandra. So in the next creation, in the next kalpa, so Chandra is not called as Indra. So that means this eternal relationship is always maintained by the every time. This even Lord also follows that Maryada given by the Vedas. Even Brahmaji also follows that. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Now it's clear. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Huh? Gokulan Prabhu is there. Okay. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. Dhanavad Pranam Prabhu.
Pranam, Prabhu.
My question is regarding the in the VBT version from the Sandarbhas, the Gopi Paranadhana.
Yeah.
At the end of the, the Anuched 10, we have Tasmad Vedakyam Shastram Pramanam. So
Prabhu, your
after
voice is
that,
not
there are
clear.
two more.
Your voice is not clear, Prabhu. Why?
Can you hear me?
No, actually, it's complete off.
No? So?
Can you write question?
Yes, I can write.
Actually, what is happening? Signal is not proper. It's a break, gap is coming actually. When you are speaking continuously, we are not able to hear you. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to write.
Yes.
Chat.
Okay. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Hare Krishna. चैट में कुछ लिखे हैं क्या वो लोग? देखिए. Prabhu, can you write on WhatsApp?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we are closing this meeting. That's we need to start another meeting. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah.